Qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome to the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Aviso. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Hope you all had that caffeine kick. Hope you made it to work safely today. Oh, do we have a lot to talk about? I've been ranting about it for the past couple days, this whole week, my debut week. NFL kickoff today. I'm very excited. Very excited. If you're an NFL fan, you better be excited. We've been waiting for this since February. My goodness. There's something I don't know about y'all, but the NFL did something. The NFL landed every primetime game for week 1. You know what this feels like? If this was boxing, this will be the ultimate boxing card for primetime games in week 1. Tonight, it starts with the Dallas Cowboys play against the reigning defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. If you're an Eagles fan, honestly, I know who I got my money on tonight. Tomorrow, I was going to hit a little more. Kansas City Chiefs go head-to-head with the Chargers. I'm not going to say where they're from, because to me, they'll always be from San Diego. The bittersweet statement, the Chargers might see a lot more fans in Brazil than they would Los Angeles. But nevertheless, that is going to be a good primetime game. Another divisional rivalry game. Sunday night football. You got the Baltimore Ravens going head-to-head against the Buffalo Bills. Again, back with the headlines. Last time they met, Baltimore Ravens was sent home. And not on a good note. They were sent home in such dramatic fashion. We're going to talk about that in a bit. But talking about headlines, Monday Night Football. If you don't think that's going to be a meaningless game, if you think that's going to be a trash game, no, it's not. You got debuts on both sides of the football. On both teams, I should say. You got J.J. McCarthy making his debut, his NFL debut. And you got Ben Johnson making also his debut as the head coach. I forgot to intro the teams. The Minnesota Vikings go head-to-head against the Chicago Bears. Another division rivalry game. The Monsters of the Midway. This is exciting. The primetime games are going to be primetime indeed. It starts tonight. We've been waiting for this for so long, football fans. No longer we need to be depressed. It's here in a couple hours. The moment we all been waiting for. It's going to be a good game, I think. I have the Eagles going over. I'm sorry, Cowboy fans. But let me tell you something. The Cowboys lost their momentum a bit. Just a tad bit. Losing Micah Parsons created more drama. But what else is new in that Cowboys organization? So it's going to be an interesting game tonight. Dak Prescott finally comes back. I'm looking forward to that. I know he's a good quarterback. But we're going to see later on tonight. Tomorrow, live on YouTube, Kansas City Chiefs against the Chargers. I'm not biased, but you know what? I think the Chargers steal this game tomorrow. There's just too much firepower. It's Jim Harbaugh's second season as head coach. Let me tell you something about the Chargers. I had no expectations for them last year. That's how much of a Charger fan I am. I'm a true Charger fan, but I'm objective. I didn't have any expectations for them last year. If they had a winning season, cool. But you know what? They ended up doing more than that. They went to the playoffs. Here's my only issue with the Chargers. Last year wasn't the best offensive team. They're missing some pieces. My expectations for this year, of course, a playoff run. Of course, a playoff win for Justin Herbert. But what I'm particularly looking for, can the Chargers finally beat a playoff team this season? I need to see that from my Chargers. They need to beat a playoff team. Not just one. All of them. Honestly, with the firepower they have on offense, drafting Trey Harris, the return of Keenan Allen, I think Keenan Allen will have some reconciled chemistry with Justin Herbert. Yeah, we lost Rashad Slater, but you know what? We got Joe Alt as left tackle now. Let's hope that makes a difference. Protecting the blind spots of Justin Herbert. We still got Khalil Mack on defense. We got Derwin James. We're stacked. But I do have high expectations for the Chargers tomorrow. I'm going to be tuning in on that game. I do have the expectation that the Chargers will win. But I'm not going to underestimate Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, that offense. They do this every year. The Chargers only beat the Chiefs, I want to say twice, since Patrick Mahomes has been the starting quarterback. Last time was a few years ago, unfortunately. The first time, Phillip Rivers was starting. How about that? We're due for one. I understand the Kansas City Chiefs, they're upset right now. They're on fire. The way they lost that Super Bowl, I'm not underestimating the Chiefs one bit. I'm not being biased. I'm being fair here. I'm being extremely objective. I'm not saying the Chargers win over the Chiefs will be easy. Hell, I hope they do. But Patrick Mahomes knows how to win. Andy Reid knows how to win games. I'm not underestimating them one bit. But man, it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a good game. Not to mention the Chargers running game. Najee Harris, he's coming back from some type of injury. He will be playing tomorrow night. Omarion Hampton. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got in the big leagues. It's looking promising for the Chargers. I think they're going to make some noise this year. I hope they make some noise this year. Because it's that time. They need to do something, for sure. Sunday Night Football, Baltimore Ravens against the Buffalo Bills. Another one. Another storyline there. The last time they met was in the playoffs, the divisional round. It didn't look so good. It wasn't too good. By one missed catch by Mark Andrews. Let me tell you something. Mark Andrews got a lot of heat over that. I'll be honest, he didn't deserve that. He had a bad game. He really did. Was he at fault for losing that game? Sure. But he's a damn good tight end, man. Mark Andrews is one of the best tight ends in the league today. Got Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Mark Andrews. There's a couple more. But he's a damn good tight end. I do believe the Baltimore Ravens will defeat the Buffalo Bills this Sunday. It's going to be that good. They're pissed off, too. They're pissed off. They're trying to get over the hump. And let me tell you something. If they can't beat you by throwing the ball, they'll sure beat you with the run game. You give that ball to Derrick Henry, if he can't do it, you'll give that ball to Lamar Jackson. Something's going to happen. But they're going to make some big noise. I said yesterday, I believe. There's some monsters in the AFC. Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, and the Baltimore Ravens. You got some mini monsters as well. You got the Cincinnati Bengals. You got the Chargers going to make some noise as well. The Denver Broncos, nobody should sleep on them. But it's going to be exciting for the AFC. And that is going to be an exciting game, Sunday Night Football. Don't underestimate Josh Allen. He's the reigning MVP right now. He made it to the AFC Championship. That's going to be... Talk about two juggernauts that are going to get down this Sunday. Two juggernauts out of the AFC, man. The monsters of the AFC. That's what I'm calling them. You can call them whatever you want. I'm just calling it the way I see it. They're beasts. All of them. But that's going to be a game to watch. That's something I'm looking forward to. I'm telling you. It's the best week 1 boxing match card. That'll be Sunday night. This is another one I'm looking forward to. I don't know about y'all. Maybe it's because of their records last year. They didn't do so good. But you know what? I'm looking forward to Monday Night Football. You know why? As a football fan, there's 2 debuts that are going to happen on Monday night. J.J. McCarthy and Ben Johnson. Let me tell you something. The last time J.J. McCarthy was playing competitively, he won the national championship with Jim Harbaugh at Michigan with the Wolverines. Granted, they have been going through a little drama themselves with stealing calls and whatnot. But on paper, they're still the national champions. So that's going to be an interesting game. See, something about this week, as far as headline goes, the main headline has been under the topic of debuts. I'm hoping this week, in the pro level, it goes a little bit better. It didn't go so well this past weekend. Seeing Arch Manning, I had higher expectations for a debut. Bill Belichick, not so much. I didn't have any expectations for Bill Belichick. I wasn't surprised. He's never coached at a college level. That was his time to get his feet wet. I'm okay with that, which Arch Manning, I wasn't. I'm hoping it's not a disappointment this this upcoming Monday. See, with J.J. McCarthy being able to see behind in the sidelines, Sam Darnold do his thing. Talk about a resurrection career. Hopefully. Because that's the best we ever seen Sam Darnold. With O'Connell being head coach, being the quarterback whisperer that he is. J.J. McCarthy looking like he could learn a thing or two. Especially learning from Jim Harbaugh. Being a national champion. Excuse me. I think we're going to see an impressive debut. I'm calling it. We're going to see a good game Monday night. Shoot, I'll probably go to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch that game. The Minnesota Vikings against the Chicago Bears. Ben Johnson being outstanding. An outstanding offensive head coach. Offensive coordinator, excuse me. For the Detroit Lions. contributing to putting incredible numbers on that offense. He could do something with Caleb Williams, man. Let me tell you that. That's going to be a good game. I'm telling you, check out that game. It's going to be good. Some people just underestimate the headlines. I don't. I love them. That's why I love watching football. It's not just to see the game, but it's something to talk about. Oh, on Tuesday, we're going to have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. We're going to be debating. We're going to be ranking. We're going to be regretting. Oh, but we're going to have a lot to talk about. Let me tell you that right now. Tomorrow, we're going to have a lot to talk about. I'm not going to talk about anything Saturday. If you're tuning in, I will be doing this show from Monday to Friday. But we'll see. I don't know. I might make an exception this Saturday after that Charger game. Let's just break the ice. If you have a home team, you're obviously going to call the game after your home team. But for the show, I apologize. I'm going to have a lot to talk about the Chiefs versus Chargers game. I can't wait for that one in particular. That one and Baltimore Ravens against the Buffalo Bills. Those are two games that are going to be my favorite primetime games. But tonight, I'm so excited. It's the first game of the season. I can't wait, honestly. Just a couple more hours. For those who are getting off work, you're probably going to watch it during the rush hour. You're going to pop out your phone, put it on the car mount, and just listen to the game, listen to the introduction. Hope that the first snap of the season starts by the time you get home. I'm going to be tuning in on a big screen TV. I'm going to be eating something. Drink some water. We'll see. But man, this is going to be an interesting game tonight. Tomorrow, same thing. Sao Paulo, Brazil. How about that? But man, I can only imagine the travel. And then to travel back, it's going to be harder for the loser. I hope it's not the Chargers. I'm tired of seeing them lose. I really am. When the Eagles won the championship the first time, their wait was over. I'm waiting for that too. I want that feeling. I'm very excited. It's going to be an interesting season, y'all. I'm going to tell you my Super Bowl pick. I didn't get to tease it earlier. But I'm going to tell you. Is it going to be a shocker? My Super Bowl pick? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm not just picking these teams out of a hat. I'm choosing these teams within reason. Some analytics. And I just think it's my personal opinion. This year, I have the Baltimore Ravens going against the reigning defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to run it back. But I honestly think also it's Lamar Jackson time. It's Derrick Henry time. It's also John Harbaugh time. I think they're going to get over the hump this year. I'm not going to underestimate the Kansas City Chiefs. They find ways to win. They've been consistent. However, how much longer can the bodies of the Kansas City Chiefs take to make yet another playoff run? It's not a diss. It's really not. I'm being real here. They have a season within playoff games in and of itself. An added season. They've been doing this for, 7 years? Since Patrick Mahomes has been the starter. Hasn't failed to compete in a conference championship game. But again, with the monsters of the AFC, that's what I'm calling them, the monsters. Like I said before, you only had to get through the one team 10 years ago. You only had to get through the New England Patriots. If you get through them, you're in. It's different this time around. You have to get through the Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs. You got to go through them. I think this year, it's Baltimore time. So for the Baltimore Raven fans, if you're listening, I honestly think it's your time. You guys learned from last season. I think you're going to put up some numbers. You're going to put up some stats. I do honestly think the Eagles are going to run it back. I got some sleepers in the NFC. The Lions, they got some promise, but you did lose Ben Johnson. You did lose your defensive coordinator as well. Forgot his name right now, but I'll figure it out. The 49ers could come back. I honestly think those two teams are going to make it to the Super Bowl. And I have the Ravens winning it all. It's not popular for me to say to make that statement. It's really not. But I could see it. If I'm wrong, so be it. I don't care. I'm just calling it like it is. If you want to put your Super Bowl pick for this upcoming season, put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's debate it. Let's have a conversation. I want to talk to you guys. I want you to talk to me. We'll do a segment here. But this is going to be exciting. But man, yeah, this is going to be super exciting. This 2025 season, quarter century. How about that? But we did enough waiting. We did a lot of waiting. And I'm excited for tonight. I hope you are too. That's all the time I have for you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in on the Forever Guide Show. I can't wait to talk to you guys tomorrow morning. We're going to be talking about this game tonight, tomorrow. So, enjoy the game tonight. We're going to talk tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace.